Welcome back to a brand new CS2 news video. First things first, as you probably know, Senzu joined Passion UA, but that's not the focus of this news because we have some information about that, and it looks like, according to their CEO, Passion UA outbid NaVi for Senzu. So, according to him, NaVi wanted Senzu, but Passion UA gave more money to the Mongols, and they ended up getting him. But we have more information on that because NaVi's head of esports has basically denied this information, saying that Passion UA's CEO is delusional and that he would never reject NaVi to join Passion UA. And also on that note, still we now have information about how long he will be at Passion UA, as their CEO confirmed that he will be on lease until the end of the Cologne Major. In other news, apEX said some not very nice things to Spinx. He basically told him to stop baiting and to, yeah, you can read what's in the screen, I don't want to get demonetized. And after the match, apEX talked about why he said those things, and he said that Spinx used to be in Vitality, obviously, and that he wanted to leave, so that's payback for him wanting to leave. And whenever he sees him last and baiting, he makes sure that he knows that, but he also says that it's just in good banter and they always shake hands. Yeah, I mean, he said it, so he said it, but it happened way too much. I don't know, I feel like there's something here. They clearly don't like each other. I think that anyone can see that. This video was brought to you by Skins Monkey, where you can trade your boring old skins for brand new ones. Are you tired of your blue combo? Just trade for a red one, it takes seconds. Use code OSNICS on the website to get $5 for free to trade, and you also get a 35% bonus on deposit. They have 24/7 live chat support, link is in the description, and thank you Skins Monkey for sponsoring the video. And in other news, Torzi isn't a fan of the word aura. He said that anybody above the age of 20 that still uses that word in 2026 is dumb, basically. And that it's funny to hear those stupid comments. So, yeah. In other news, Falcons got eliminated from PGL Cluj-Napoca after losing to Parivision. And still on that, Monazi talked about the loss after the game, and he said, "You basically saw everything with your own eyes." Well, I think he's talking about all of the rounds that they threw once again, and Nico also talked about that, but I'm not gonna read all of this. You can just pause the video, read the whole thing. And in other news, well, 100Thieves are in their VRS farming era. They won on LAN yesterday against NIP, and this win must have been absolutely huge. We don't know how many VRS points they got from this yet because they need 5 LAN wins, but that must have been huge. And they are playing at time of recording. Actually, they're playing like 10 minutes, and I want to watch the game, so I gotta record this real quick. So yeah, they could be farming some more points here. And still on this, Finn here made like, he usually does VRS calculations for what teams will make the major, and I had to cut the image a little bit because some of the sponsors are not really YouTube friendly. But as you can see here are the current chances of each team making the major, and 100Thieves were just on 3.7%, but this was before they won against NIP, and depending on what they do at Roman Imperium Cup, they might get a huge boost in their performance, in their chance here. But yeah, if you're interested, here are the current chances for all these teams to make the major. In other news, JW officially is the first Counter-Strike Pro to ever reach 3000 maps played on HLTV, which is absolutely insane. And also, Mir returns to Virtus Pro to be their new in-game leader. I don't really know what they're cooking over there, but sure, I guess. Just bench him and then get him back 1 year after he doesn't play for 1 whole year. Whatever. In other news, FaZe were also eliminated from PGL Cluj-Napoca, and as you can see, their year is just looking very, very bad after the insane major that they had. Yeah, I don't know what the future holds for FaZe, but it's not looking good at all. And also, Simple is on his artistic arc. He is now painting. So, yeah. Cool fun fact. And also, Zaiwu featured on the cover of France's biggest esports magazine, L'Equipe, and as you can see, I think I have it here, right here. That's pretty cool, actually. That's insane for a Counter-Strike Pro to be on such a huge magazine, let alone on the cover. That is pretty insane. And I'm gonna end off this video on what is the luckiest op clip of the year already. You just have to watch this.
Back in,
What? What? Bro, that was a wallbang in the playground, bro. What the fuck? Oh! 30.
What?
30. What?
That is it. Subscribe to stay updated with everything that is happening in Counter-Strike 2.